Hello everybody, we are back with another Dragon Age Taylor's version, back in Act 2, I believe, ready to embark on some good old loyalty quests. Big one for today is gonna be our romance option, which is of course Emmrich Volcarin. How are we doing? We will check what else we've got to do, so we're going to be jumping into Blackthorn Manor very soon, but there's also quite a few other bits of loyalty quests we can be doing. Hello, iCity. How are you doing, iCity? Good to see ya. We've got Davrins to do, we've got Emmrichs, we've got Hardings, and we've got Nevs so far, as well as one of the second last quests, or the final quest of Act 2, which is all about Andiva, which will be very good for Taylor, given that she is a crow herself. So I think we'll start with Harding's quest, because this one's fairly good to start with. We will first, though, go and see what Bellara would like to talk about. But yeah, big on today is kicking off this Emmrich romance and seeing where that's going to go. Hello, MG! It's been an alright week for me. What about you, Jack? It's been great, yeah. Cannot complain. I am off to Bath next week, so I'm preparing for that, to go to a Jane Austen ball. So, pretty crazy, but getting ready for that. Hello, Nyla. How is your week going? MG, Nyla.
Attraction to the hero, a powerful,
We've caught
but
Bellara
properly contained tingle.
reading some,
Nearly
writing her own fan fiction, her own smut.
Properly
Hello,
contained.
Lucy.
No, sounds bad. Okay, cut the middle line.
Oh,
Much
Lucy,
more natural.
we're going to choose
What
the
are you
forever
working
option,
on? Rook,
because I haven't done that.
I didn't see you. What did you hear?
Thank you, iCity. Hopefully it will be great fun. A little nervous because I have never country danced before, but it seems pretty... I get a dancing lesson beforehand, so it will be very, very fun. But yeah, I get it. I will be trying to vlog it as well, so be vlogging me down in Bath, going to a Jane Austen historically accurate ball, and I have an entire costume loaned out as well. I cannot wait. What should we say? Something scandalous? Hello, Sid. What's
Enough to get a
up?
powerful but properly contained
Oh,
tingle.
hello, DeCaster. Happy
That
1 year
isn't,
anniversary
I'm not,
have for the tea house. She put me writing
you're
Solar
joking,
Smut.
right?
Indeed.
Most of the time, yeah.
Indeed.
Nev found me more cereals. I've read them, all of them, multiple times.
Thank you, Sid.
And
Thanks
I
for
thought
joining,
maybe I could
Sid.
try it, writing my own, I mean. Not like Varric Tethris, but my own sort of thing. For me, and
Oh?
people like me.
What was that about
Something
Varric
to focus
Tethris?
on, besides Syrian and all of that. And you know, you're also interesting. It helps for
Varric, who's
inspiration.
absolutely, totally fine and just, you know, lying down in the medic room. You know, that Varric. Is that the Varric you're talking about, Belle? Bella? As long as you keep focused, we try interesting, huh?
Interesting is certainly a word we could use.
But it works. You're fighting ancient gods and everything. And you know the rest. It's impressive. What you've done, I mean, brought everyone together. You're a good person.
Thank you, Neela.
Really?
Definitely will. I definitely will be taking as many pictures of the ball as poss. Thank you. Yes. Hopefully I can get some really good footage. Don't tell anyone.
Just don't tell anyone. I've got a reputation to uphold.
Right. Your secret's safe with me. But I'm probably not the only one, you know, who notices. People
1 year
look
of
to you,
Heath in the tea
and
house.
more are going to when this
Hell
is
yes.
over. Anyways, thanks, Rook.
I think I remember
I'll talk to you later.
you
Gotta
being in the
finish
Game
this
Awards
scene.
stream back when. Also, folks, how is the audio? Is it okay? Am I too loud? Is the game too loud? Are we alright? Just because I've moved my mic away from the arm, so it's not right here. It's just on this cool little thing instead. But is it alright? Am I too loud? Are we alright? But yeah, 1 year of Hev. I do remember you on the Game Awards stream clowning. It was brilliant. And look where we are now. Reputation, Taylor, that's a whole era for you. Literally, Sid. Hello, Nicola, how you doing? Been a while. Indeed, how are you doing, Nicola? Hello there, Ivan. Hello there. Can't wait to see Jackathy in his finery. Thank you, Hev. Thank you. Mutual appreciated. I am very much looking forward to it. All the country dancing, you know. It'll be good fun. Where are we going? We're going to go find the missing dwarves. Bet Jack will be in this nice Regency frock he got some time ago. I am wearing a... There's a full breakdown of it that I will talk about in my video. But I have a very nice blue overcoat jacket thing that looks lovely. And it's very vibrant, very colourful, like a peacock almost. With then a gold waistcoat and then stockings. It looks amazing. Well, it looks visually from a picture, it looks amazing. But we'll see in situ. But it's all been measured specifically to me. 12 measurements from my neck to my upper thigh, to my chest, to my upper arm, to my lower arm. It was quite the rigorous measuring experiment. But hell, you know, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. It's so specific, so bespoke. But, you know, we're not going to, like, you know, like a Bridgerton-themed afternoon tea in my hometown. We're going to, you know, Somerset to a Jane Austen historically accurate ball. So you gotta dress for the occasion. Be as historically accurate as pos. Kind of like a, I guess you could say it's similar to like a live-action roleplay to some degree, but it's history as opposed to, I suppose, like a history reenactment, which is a similar thing, really, isn't it? I don't think the tea house would be the same without DeCaster either. Neela, I share that sentiment. Right, what have we got going on here? So, we're finding the missing dwarves. Why are we finding the missing dwarves? Here. I've forgotten.
This is good. We're headed in the right direction.
For one night only, Jack will become Jack Peacock. It's true. What would it be without my kindred spirit simping for Solas? Literally. What would it be? What would it be? There'd be less simping. And I don't want a world with less Solas simping. I think we also need to get a selfie. Just, you know. Shall we try and get Emmrich in? Come a bit closer. Come a bit closer. Come on. See, this is why I wish... you could control them, because I could just go boop. But no. Come on. Come on, Emmrich. Can I push him? Come on. Here we go. Oh, yep. Okay, good. Hey, stay. Here we go. Yeah. Whoa. Don't. No. Okay. Nope. Apologies to everybody who wanted a serious Dragon Age stream. This is not the place. We spend about 40 to an hour rambling about Solas, and then we spend about 20 minutes trying to work the photo mode. And then we, like, pick up articles online and start reading about the Dragon Age's development. But that's just how we roll. Right. Emmrich, come back, bro. Come back. Yeah, see? The caster, keep on doing that. Come on, Emmrich. Here, boy. Come on. You went for the blue one? I did indeed. For context, chat, I had the option between a blue overcoat, very much fully buttoned up, you know, looked lovely, but it was red. It was very, very, very red, and it had a proper cravat as well, and I liked it. No, I think that was a bow tie. But the blue immediately it pulled me in. Blue is, you know, burgundy generally is my favorite color, but it's also matched with like that kind of deep navy blue. But also it was double-breasted, so it opened up so you could then see the gold waistcoat. And I preferred the open jacket appeal more because I like to, you know, you can walk in and you've got like the trail of the double-breasted jacket flowing through. You know, I like that vibe, as opposed to it being fully enclosed. So, yeah. Oh no, he's closing his eyes, bro. Here we go. But yeah, more you know, I'm going to hopefully be vlogging as much as pos. So, plenty more to see. Ooh. I forgot how this works from last week. Okay, here we go. Do we want to be free? Yes, we do. That's the most accurate description I've ever heard. Was that me talking about the streams? There we go. There we go. This okay. Oh, there we okay. It's not gonna. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Jackdaw. Solas should never have been nerfed. Getting rid of his petrification was the biggest mistake they made. Ivan, I agree. Why was Solas nerfed? You know, we saw him so crazy in the end of Trespass where he was petrifying folks. And he petrifies people in the Veilguard, but at the very, very end. And they don't explain it. Did they explain in the Veilguard how he got nerfed, why he got nerfed? No, they didn't, did they? They explained the Mafal bits to some degree, but they didn't explain why he was nerfed. Now, we did see him shape-shifting into the Dread Wolf, so that, you know, if they were trying to nerf him, they failed in that regard. But yeah, no, I agree to that sentiment, Ivan. Burgundy's also your favourite colour. Oh, City, that and dark green. Oh, hell yeah. See, dark green used to be my favourite colour. It currently is burgundy, navy blue, and then it would be a green. Nice earthy colours, you know. Right, let's get this F-stop. It is a very royal blue, and it's going to look amazing. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Hev. All the encouragement I need. Thank you so much. Here we go. There we go. Okay, there's the F-stop side. We like the blur strength. We like a strong blur. Blur. Vignette. I'm always iffy on the vignette, you know. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, what was that? Been out of the Dragon Age loop for a while. Have you made a video, or were you planning on making one about the Jason Schreier article? I will be making a video on it, but not as you would expect. I'm going to talk about it 1 year after the Veilguard's release and do a full breakdown of like what happened to the Veilguard. But I'm not going to talk about that for a while. I'm kind of really trying to talk about different games at the moment in regards to the channel. You know, I've got my Dragon Age streams going on. I'm still going to be talking about the next Mass Effect. But it's been a lot of just cycling of negativity, and for me as a creator, I'd like to move on a little bit, as I say, playing the Veilguard. But no, you know, for the streams, it's all good. But yeah, I'm pivoting my focus a bit more to games that I really just want to talk about more. Which at the moment is Fable, Exodus, the next Mass Effect, of course, as well. But even like Blood of Dawnwalker, other kinds of fantasy RPGs. So I won't be talking about that Jason Schreier article for a while. Mainly because we've talked about it all before. There was new things, and if you do want to watch a video on that, I recommend Mr. Matty Plays' video on it. Really, really good. But yeah, no, we're taking a little bit of a break from talking about. I say that taking a break, but like from Dragon Age, particular in terms of that kind of content, that kind of news cycle, because the stories are, you know, everybody's already talking about it. But no, I'm going to do a different video on that. But that will uncover those bits of news. So that, yes, I will. To answer your question, yes, I will be doing that. But not like anytime soon. On October 31st, around that time. Right, what was I doing? I was looking for the filters. That's what we're looking for. Right. What do we want? There we go. There we go. There we go. Right. Okay. Hello, Kitty. Just in time, Kitty. We are in the middle of getting a photo of these two lovebirds. Right. How do we hide the tab? And then how do we take a photo? What was it? It was function F12, right? I'm not going to crash. Oh, thank you, Nicola. Appreciate it. We will just get a few. We could try and get closer. Oh man, give me Solas single-handed taking on an entire army. In Dreadwolf form or in regular elf form? I bet... Oh, sorry, there's a comment about Taylor. I bet every Taylor fan would make the picture better in Photoshop. Probably. Probably. I forgot what the context was that for. Sorry. Zer. If you can remember the context, Zer, that would be brilliant. May not care about the Veilguard, but there's other fish in the sea. In my case, it's modding Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2. Hell yeah. Also speculating if we'll ever get like a Dragon Age Origins remaster. I like that photo. Maybe let's not get his arms in because his arms are kind of almost T-posing. But I like the blur on the. And then of course we will get Miss Tate. Maybe. No, no one. I have quick fingers. Damn. So we're going to do Harding's loyalty, and then we will get straight into doing Emmrich's loyalty. Because there's a choice in that one that I haven't done, and I'm excited to see. Regular elf form.
The entrance.
A stone sign with directions left by the Kalshrog dwarves to mark an entrance into the deep roads.
Roads is through here. Let's go.
Dusty has the fastest fingers in Europe. Not in my Christian server, you don't. I see. Ooh, Ivan. What do you think of the next Mass Effect?
I think there's a passage back here.
Interesting. We talked a lot about that one last week. I think that team is probably better suited to managing EA than the Dragon Age team is. We've heard David Gader and other developers in the past say that like EA treats them like the nerds in the basement, but it doesn't treat the Mass Effect ones like that. So like the Mass Effect team seem like they can deal with EA better than the Dragon Age team, which is cool, which is great for the next Dragon Age. Which signals something for the next Mass Effect game. I don't know what yet because I do not trust EA in the slightest and Andromeda, but they can at least manage EA better. And also the Mass Effect team were the ones who created the final act
And
of
it looks like the passage leads down.
Dragon Age: The Veilguard, which is the best bit of the game. At the same time, though, like I think anybody going in very, very optimistic, I'm personally very much going to be
Why are there undead
cautious.
things here?
Which is why I'm covering other games than just Bioware games, because I don't have any hope in EA. Also, the people that I did have hope in at Bioware are no longer there, you know. But even then, Bioware did do quite a few creative decisions in the past that haven't worked.
It might belong to one of the missing
Like
Kalsharok dwarves.
the tone of the
let's try to find a
Veilguard
way
that
forward.
Matthew Goldman decided would suit a live service multiplayer game, which it probably would, but you know.
We should head this way.
They then wanted to do all the
Harding,
rewrites for
please.
it, and they didn't have enough time to do the rewrites, or what have you. You know. But for me,
It feels.
a lot of the blame is on EA.
I
Not all
think
of
there's
it,
someone in there.
because obviously creative decisions were made. But there's a lot of blame. There's a lot of things that went wrong with you know, the past 3 Bioware projects. So very, very cautiously optimistic. Hence why I want to you know, cover that content, that game at an arm's length. If that makes sense. But yeah, I would love it to be amazing. I would love it to be a comeback. Of course I would. Who wouldn't?
We've got
Who
you.
wouldn't? But
You.
time will
It's
tell.
you.
Yes.
I do think though that
it's
they will
me,
get more support than the
Harding.
Dragon Age team did, because they
you
somehow know how to sway EA more. And I think that
No,
might come down to
couldn't
the
have
fact
been.
that
Oh,
Mass Effect's a $1
my
million
head.
franchise, whereas Dragon Age just wasn't that. Mass Effect is a third-person action adventure RPG, whereas Dragon Age, you know, is fantasy. It's you know, it's been RTS to some degree. You know, Mass Effect has a very well-established identity. Dragon Age doesn't have that. Every Dragon Age game is so different, and maybe that's a regard why. Well, you know, Mass Effect's more consistent. Even Andromeda to some degree was consistent. So I think that may sway some things as well. But I would like to say I'm hopeful, but at this point we'll see if we get to that point where we're seeing gameplay and we're seeing a trailer, you know.
Can you tell us what happened?
We were on patrol. Storgol thought he heard something. Someone weeping, he said.
We deserve more
He
Kalshrok
left to
content,
investigate.
100%,
Never returned.
Kitty.
Soon we all
Dragon Age has
started-
Solas, City,
The
sorry,
weeping,
City,
the
Kitty,
whispers.
City, yeah.
Something took
yeah,
me as I rested.
that is true.
A shadow tinged with red. The last thing I saw before suffocating darkness.
I have a confession that people might not know about me.
How
But
did you
I
survive in a rock?
originally was
That's your
always
question? Right
massive
now?
into Mass Effect.
I bet it's a
And I
dwarven deed.
started as a Mass
Children
Effect
of the
Andromeda
stone.
content creator.
Our philosophers
However-
may have an answer, but I do not.
Dragon Age has soul. However, the videos I did at the time were filmed on like a Kindle, and they were rubbish. And I grew and grew and grew, so I deleted them all since. But
This just keeps
yeah, I
getting
started
worse.
out as a Mass Effect
The
creator
other
more so
dwarves,
because
they're
I was
trapped. Where are
bigger fan
they?
of Mass Effect originally,
Others, they're
like
gone too.
10 years ago.
Storgol went missing first. I hope the rest got away, but they didn't, did they?
We'll find them. I promise. We should keep going. I sense someone else close by.
Be careful. Trust nothing you hear. Trust nothing you see. And thank you, Harding.
Feel betrayed, Kitty. But, you know, then Andromeda broke my soul and heart, and also Trespasser
Stay
came out,
here. You'll be safe.
and I went, yep,
Come on.
Dragon
I
Age.
know
But
there's
it was
more.
mainly Andromeda breaking my heart and soul, to be honest. But I know people like that game, and fair dues if you do like it. For me, it broke me. I remember waking up at 6 a.m. to play it, and I played it for like 6 hours straight, and my university friend was like, so, is it good? And I was like, it's fine. And he could tell my heart was broken.
This might have been seen better days.
But then
There's
Soul has
a
changed
lady
everything.
all through
Exactly,
these
Hev.
rocks.
And I literally
I'm not
actually just said
surprised
that.
people
I
don't
said then Trespasser came out and changed everything. You change everything. Post your Dragon Age keep state. Ooh, June. June A. June A. Would you like that? Would you like me to post it? I can tell you it
Scuff
if you want.
marks. That looks like someone was...
How about we just...
Dragged away.
We can go through all of our
have to
Dragon Age
find
keep world states if you'd like. Biggest choices. Or we can do it all to a T. It should have been a routine patrol. It should have been. But then some of us started hearing things and seeing things. I think there's something down here with us. Dun dun dun. What could it be? We demand more Ryder. Ivan wants Ryder. I would like some connection to Ryder. Personally, I don't want Ryder myself, but I would like to understand the narratives that Andromeda left. Like your mother, and the Benefactor, and the 6th arc, or the Quarian arc. Things like that. The thing is, you know, to be pessimistic, if things don't go well with the next Mass Effect game, there are now other games that are becoming the next Mass Effect that are filling that gap, like Exodus, like the new Expanse game, which looks amazing. There's going to be romance in it. I'm pretty sure Expanse, sorry, it wasn't Vulcan, was originally based on playing Mass Effect from the people who made it. So like that is literally just going to be like next Mass Effect. Also, Owlcat, the developers, have said that they have been inspired by Mass Effect. They're coming out and saying it. So you've got
There's someone
Exodus,
close.
which is
I think I
former
can feel
Mass
them.
Effect
Keep
BioWare
looking.
talent. Good, amazing talent on it. And then you've got the Expanse, which is saying
Now demons?
we are inspired by Mass Effect, and they're also a very good developer from Owlcat. So like, regardless of the next Mass Effect game, and regardless of what happens to BioWare, that's 2 games that are filling that gap of sci-fi RPGs with romance, with characters, with plot, you know. So it's, you know, I mean, and look at fantasy right now. Fantasy is booming, you know. What with like whatever Larian do next, Fable, The Witcher 4, Dawn of Bloodwalker. That's what it's called, right? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 just came out. Yes, it's not fantasy, but it's, you know, it's a Middle Ages European RPG. You know, fantasy has been great, and it will continue to do so, and that's shown by Baldur's Gate 3's success, you know, and things like that. Cal Shrock just left me with so many questions. Literally, Sid. Literally, my goodness. What was I saying? It's 29 on the button. Oh, I'm talking about temperature. Weather.
You'll be
A
safe.
Brit's favourite topic. Weather. How hot is it for you, Heath? Let me see how hot it is for me. What's the temperature? What is the temperature? It's 20 degrees. 20 degrees. I've been filling my Dragon Age gap with smutty romantasy novels. 10 out of 10 recommend. Oh, Nicola, which novels have you been filling your Dragon Age void with? Let me send Rex. Hey Jack, how do you feel about the latest Bioware news? Hello, Pitro. I am not surprised. I was surprised that the Mass Effect and Dragon Age teams didn't get along as they did, and the fact that the Mass Effect team created the entire ending of Veilguard. That's crazy. Also, sorry, I'm shouting. Is the volume okay when I'm like in combat? I'm just checking because I don't want to be shouting, but I also don't want to be like really, really quiet. Is it all right? Is it too loud? Are we all right when I'm in combat?
We need to go up. Let's look for
But
a way to get there.
I think that you know, there's some blame on the creative decisions with BioWare in regards to Matthew Goldman making the tone, in regards to a few story decisions, in regard, you know, and ultimately, it's a little loud. Thank you, iCity. Ultimately, like a lot of the decisions they made were with the fact that EA were like, yo, you need to make this project within like a year and a half now. Oh yeah, it's been delayed now. You've got more time. But like, you know, that's completely hampered the project because the devs think, right, well, we can only do this, so we're gonna do that, and we're gonna just have to stick with that decision. And then they give them more time, and it's like, so what they could, if they just gave them that original time in the first place, they could have made the project they wanted to make. But then what you end up with is scraps. And I think that the game should have just been pivoted from the get-go when it was made into a single-player game from a multiplayer project. But instead, they decided to. They didn't decide. EA just said, you've got a year and a half to fix it. And that should have just been a complete reboot, in my opinion. But it wasn't. And because of that, the game ended up in this mismatched shape because of that, you know? So that is fundamentally EA's fault because they said, right, you've got a year and a half. Go and remove the foundation that we asked you to create in the first place, you know?
You're safe now.
Harding? What's happening?
Sorry,
It means
what
we're
was
on the
Hev
right
saying
track.
about the heat? Let me check. 20? Whatever. 29.5 in your flat. Dang.
Stay here. You'll be safe.
That's the thing about the north of England. It don't get so hot. Obviously, it gets hot, but not as hot as the south. Here you can go bleep all the way and bleep, bleep, bleep. I agree. Oh, there were creative leadership decisions from BioWare internally that they completely missed the boat on. A lot of them though were governed. A lot of the other decisions though were governed by EA saying, and their pivots. Jack, I'm moving in with you. Whoa now. Hey now. The only spare room I have is my dark academia study,
Thanks,
so I
Harding.
don't know where.
That wasn't me, Rook.
I've got a sleeping bag,
I didn't move
I
that.
guess, in the living room.
What do you mean?
I don't know what to tell you.
The cavity, just like a tooth. EA should be granted an award for the most destructive entity ever. They were voted worst company in America in like 2013. So maybe we're delusional for thinking they can change. Maybe we were delusional from the get-go, you know. My elderly neighbour had a heating on today, and I'm convinced he's a lizard man because he had heating on. How hot is it for you, Kitty? Have not in this Christian household. Are we okay for the volume now, folks? Are we okay?
I think this is the last one.
Not in my Christian flat.
That is that. I think that's Veilguard.
We were promised smut and we got nothing. It's 29 degrees on the button in my house, Jack. Kitty, bloody hell. And your neighbour's putting the heating on. Lizard?
Lace Harding,
Potentially.
you should not have come.
You needed help.
It's a trap. I feel like we have to for the Star Wars reference.
We know it's a trap.
You still came. You fools. You magnificent fools.
What happened?
The memory's clouded. I recall a cry in the shadows, and then nothing.
Nothing.
I woke in darkness, pressed against the stone. No room to even breathe. Time lost meaning. There was a voice in my ears murmuring in
Redacted for
despair.
spoilers. Ooh. Nightmarish. Sounds fun. Whose voice? We'll say nightmarish.
Well, I'll never sleep again.
Do you know what it was?
And I'm never gonna sleep again.
A rot within the stone.
And it's after me.
One bed
The
trope.
only way to stop it is to
The main
face
character
it.
and the love interest
Don't. It will
go
consume
to an
you.
inn and...
You,
Oh no,
mister,
there's
need
only
to
one bed.
rest.
Guess we have to share.
I'll handle it.
Oh yeah, there's no
Farther
bed
in.
tropes in Dragon Age, is there?
That's where the Titan's heart is.
That's
That's
cute. I'll
where
go
I
to an
have
inn.
to go. That's where it ends.
The Titan's heart?
Sid, my boyfriend
we
was genuinely
in an actual
kind of shocked at how
Titan?
closely I'd
How
been
do you-
following Veilguard's
I
development.
just know.
But then I did one playthrough and didn't really come back or discuss it again. Unlike Baldur's, yeah, that's it. Like, you kind of had like a huge like hyperfixation with it, then played it. It wasn't kind of what you wanted, and then it's like right, back to other hyperfixations. That's the thing for me. It's been hard to move on to it because I'm still so devoted to the previous games of this series. And I'm not saying Veilguard like is bad or I don't like it. I do like it, but it's not the game that I wanted it to be. Having had time with it, thought about it, you know, had my own thoughts and playthroughs with it, and I guess it's just that luster of wanting something to be the way it used to be, you know. And I'm not saying Origins. I'm saying like Dragon Age Inquisition 2 would have been good enough for me because that's my favorite game. So like I'm completely absorbed and obsessed with Dragon Age, but I think it's more like the marketing phases and Inquisition and the lore, because unfortunately the Veilguard didn't answer it in the way I wanted it to, or didn't offer any mysteries or really amazing answers that we hadn't already thought about, which is fine if the game that was the answers all along. But there were so many fantastic, deep, long threaded theories that didn't get answered, and it's like, oh, what was the point in that? And I think I haven't played Inquisition again, and we will be on stream. That's kind of what ruins it, because I'm going to go now and play Inquisition after and be like, oh well, what's the point of Valasleen then? There isn't a point to it, really. Blood writing, all this build up. What about Red Lyrium? You know, the whole build up to that plot thread, and you know, and I mean, as Nyla just said, the Joplin, the game that got away, that would have been amazing. That would have been amazing. Let's move.
Let's go. No reason to delay.
Better to get it over with, I guess. I'm ready.
The biggest crime was that we would have had Solas meeting and weeping with the villain before Act 3. Stop it, City. Stop it! Also, like, chasing after Solas as a villain, which is what he was at the end of Inquisition. And at the start of this game, you know, him actually being a villain, but a subverted villain, like Dragon Age tropes always do, where they're the villain for a short while, and then twist, now he's stuck in your head, no longer the villain, subversion, and
That's where I have to
you're after the two elven gods, so you have to work together, despite having a preconceived notion of him, which makes it then conflicting. People might not like The Last Jedi, I don't really care, but that kind of conflicting nature of The Last Jedi, where they go from they're enemies, to then now we need to work together. I love that dynamic in narratives. I love it. I love it. Where, because you're getting the conflicting nature, you're getting the proper plot out of it, and then you're understanding why the elven gods are really evil, and the ambiguity of Solas as a character. That would have been brilliant. But yeah.
I don't understand.
I think Emily asked a really good question ages ago of, would you rather not have this game and live in the hypothetical of what it is, or are you glad that we still got this game, it wasn't cancelled, and you now live in the reality of what it is? And for me it comes down to the community. It comes down to the love, the community, the people I've met, and the channel. But that's my own personal experience, so I will throw that to you all. You know, what's your opinion of the Veilguard? Are you happy that it exists and you're content with it? You know, it's not as hyperbolic as everybody makes it out to be. Or would you rather it didn't exist because you don't like it, and you would rather live in the revelry and the, you know, daydreaming nature of what this game could have been without ever actually getting it? What is better? To have a franchise end on a cliffhanger and not get a sequel and live in that hypothetical, or actually have a game not be fully satisfying but at least have something? Harding, stay calm.
Looks like you. All right.
You.
Everyone breathe. We can handle this.
Look at me! Don't you remember? They broke us into 1,000,000 pieces, and this is all that's left.
Boss time.
Anger. And pain. My anger and my pain.
You cast me out.
That Titan really be throwing
I
shade.
couldn't bear it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm just gonna save all your comments and read them all out in one go as we make a choice. What do we do? Chat.
Vengeance is all we
Vengeance. Do we go for vengeance, or are we going to go for the other option? So, Hev's put, I would much rather have Veilguard than nothing. I'm just glad we got more Titan development, June says. I did not like how it ended in Descent. Then we have City. Feels the same as the caster. I wish it was so much better. The caster, I'd rather feel heartbroken over Joplin and still have the Veilguard than never have another game. Kitty, I'm glad we have it. I just mourn what we should have gotten if EA had fecked up as usual. Nicola, I feel better after the Veilguard. About the Veilguard after the Schreier article. Feels more of a special gift than anything, even though it isn't perfect. That's a good way to go about it. Can you imagine not having Emmrich? Very good. So my opinion on what's missing in Like Andromeda, comic and dramatic timing. So many points that were lost. It just hit flat over and over.
We can still get through to her.
Yeah, because you're going to read Winter Nights now, and lots of it is going to mean nothing. What's that about Array and Cestus? Oh. She's going to go meet Varric? Oh. I'd live in a hypothetical, thank you. Fair enough, Ivan, fair enough. I'm happy we got Veilguard. I will take it over nothing. Besides, I know just how hard developers work. Yeah. I'm not even focusing on the fight, really. Go on, Benjamin, get in there. Lucy says, I want another one. Oh, Nicola. Has anybody come across any good fanfics that could retcon the plot holes and issues in the Veilguard? That is such a good idea, though. Right, what are we going to choose? Embrace vengeance?
We don't leave people behind.
I remember all of it. Everything the Avenurus did to the Titans. And now the world.
Harlequin, have Harlequin. Right, chat, I will let you decide. I feel like Taylor would go for that one, but I'll let you chat. I'll let you decide. We've got one vote for vengeance so far. Lucy says that Veilguard's her favourite. More reasons why it's my fave. My Little Miracle Dragon Age game. I say get angry, but what would Taylor do? But Harding is love. That's 2 votes for anger. Tater, potatoes. Playing this part of the game, learning about the Titans as a dwarf rook. Oh, I felt like they put a gag on me, so I couldn't lash out at Solas like I should have been able to. Harding's rage makes sense. 100% Sid. Vengeance, that's 3 votes for vengeance. We'll go for it. Remember who you are. That's 1 vote for remember who you are, I think. Oh, 2. Okay. 2 to 3. 2 to 3. Oh, did I pronounce it right? Now I'm not sure how I pronounce it, Nicola. Oh, now I'm confused, Nicola. Nicola said that I pronounced their name correctly, And now I forgot which way I said it. Embrace anger. That's 4 votes for embrace anger. Was it Nicola? Was I right the first time, Nicola? Or Nicola? Like Coca-Cola? Nicola? Nicole. Oh no, I'm confused. Okay, we're going to embrace vengeance. Or anger. Nicola. Okay, Nicola. I'm sorry, Sunset Dude. I'm sorry, Sunset Dude. Oh. Okay, 3. That's 3. 4. It's 4-3. Anybody else comments? Nicola. Okay, Nicola. Yeah. Right. I'll give another... Oh, Kitty's voted anger. That's 5 to anger. Alright, we're doing anger.
They silenced the Titans. They ripped out their souls. Your pain and your anger
And Taylor's
are
not a
justified.
fan
But
of
don't let
Solas.
it control you. Make it yours.
You took everything
But first,
from us.
let's get a selfie.
And you thought you won. But we're still here. We're different. But we're not gone. We will thrive.
I do wish you could,
spite
like, use the Titans to rip open Solas, like tear him a new one. If you're a dwarf rook and you despise what the Evanurus did, and you hate all elven gods, you should be able to get a Titan and just... That would have been a great ending. Squash him. You know what I mean? That would have been great. We've got the plate of the Paragon, which is not going to look good on T-Swiss. Come on. We're all about the drapery and the capes. And the Antith and Crow armors. Right. Oh, come on.
That was
Never heard that
intense.
dialogue before because I always choose the
My
other one. Now I
mind's
need to
still
hear
clearing.
Bryony deliver it. Yeah.
You ready to go?
Let's go.
Let's get you home.
Anger for EA.
Stalgard and the others are returning to Kal Shirak to spread word of what happened. They'll need to be strong in the coming days.
Ooh, like the ending for
We all
Pillars
will.
2, eh? Pillars Eternity 2. Even it's called a Titan and everything, really. Right. So, about you.
Yep, absolutely. Anyway,
You're trying to figure out how to ask me how I am.
Getting to F
Something
over the Evanurus
easy,
as a
but
dwarf
not
rook
too
using the
flippant.
power of Titans would be so full circle.
the
Literally.
words are so hard.
What is the Dreadwolf
I was
next to
always afraid
literal
of my
Earth?
I told myself it was better to be nice.
Oh, Nyla, you are
pushed it
right about
aside.
the Harding Scout
I
outfit.
pushed away the
That is
Titan's
true.
anger too.
That is a nice
It
outfit.
festered and became destructive.
But now...
It's part of me.
Oh, then of course,
Like
Hev.
everything else I
He
inherited
defeated them
from the
once. He
Titans.
can do it
I
again.
don't think I'll ever stop
Now,
being
to be
angry.
fair, I'll let Harden finish.
I'm no longer afraid of it.
So what's next for you?
First, we stop the elven gods. And after that, well, one step at a time. See where it takes me.
Just believe in yourself. Focus on the important.
Focus on the priorities.
Priorities. Good thought. If I follow what's most important, everything else falls in place.
But what is most
Thanks, Rook.
important to you,
You're always great
Harding?
at cutting out the
Because
crap.
it's generic just to
Yep.
say, if I follow what's most
And I don't know
important.
if I said
But
thank
what does
you,
Harding
so
value to her that
thank
is
you, Rook.
most important?
I
Because that's
wouldn't
just a
be here
generic
without you.
conversation. If I value what's most important, I'll do that. Yeah, but what do you value that's most important? What is it? What are you talking about? Anyway, regarding Solas and squashing him with a Titan and the fact that he defeated them once, to be fair to Solas, the moment, according to Trespasser and the fresco he made in the Deep Roads, it was the moment he saw what Mathal did to a Titan, it being destroyed, was the moment, the trigger point of his rebellion. You know, not the Evanurus' previous stuff, not the blood writing, not the creation of Valisleen, not everything else they did. It was ultimately that anchor point was when Mathal and they slew Titans and they drew blood from the Titans to then create, to then institutionalize slavery. So that to be fair, he didn't have a say in that war. His sympathy or empathy, whichever the one it is, was so strong for the Titans that that's what triggered his rebellion. So fair enough in regards to him not actually starting that war and maybe not killing him with a Titan. But still, he was a part of the Evanurus, and if we were to gather them all together as evil gods, it would be fun to see him trampled like by a Titan. Just for a Rook who's like, "Freak you, Solas! I don't like you. You betrayed me. You did that awful thing that we'll see in the prison sequence, and also look what your gods, your pantheon did to my people." Right, what did we get? Harding has been blessed with mastery over stone and can lift and shatter the earth to impale enemies, like Slam in Mass Effect. A suit of Kalshrok armor. Does it look any good? Shall we check, folks? Does this look any good? Let's have a look. I forgot the choice. There's a choice you have to make as well. You know what? Before we do Emmrich's, we're going to do Davrin's loyalty. Oh, no. It looks awful. No. We should have... No. Let's get the song ability. It doesn't look good. No. I'm just being silly. What have we got? They gave Harding 0 personality. That made me so mad. Yeah, I mean, it feels like it was cut. It felt like we were going to be going to Kalsharok. And it was like, oh, never mind. Thank you, so agree about the general thing. Exactly, Kitty. It's kind of like Sid. It's kind of like not just a question of should Harding forgive or embrace rage, but also do you want her to remain this cute scout you knew before or grow into her / the dwarf's future? Literally, do you want her to embrace that? Also, it's like, I don't like the way the two emotions are kind of put against each other, as if rage or anger is like a negative thing to feel, or it's like a negative choice, because there's nothing wrong with being angry. It's a natural human emotion to feel. It's okay to be angry about certain things. It's definitely okay to be angry about the genocide of your own people. You know what I mean? Like, that is an okay thing to be angry about. Not that I need to go around and validate that, but like, you know, it's like, I get what the difference of it, as Ivan says, the power of friendship, but it's like you're pitting two very big things together. And yeah, like, I think I'm glad that we chose the anger pursuit, to be honest.
Tell me about Anaris.
Why do I actually like that armor on her? Heather?
The bringer of...
Tell me about the war against the Evanurus.
Or because angry about Ear.
The armies of Anaris wage a glorious war against the...
Tell me about the armies.
The chosen
Inquisition
of
armor on
made
Harding is the
pure
true armor.
and stripped of their want to serve the great Anaris.
So demons. He made an army of demons. Damn it, Syrian. What have you done? Oh, Rook.
Hey.
What's going on?
I'm trying to find out why Syrian would help
What's going on
Anaris.
here?
It just gets worse. Harder to
I was so
understand.
disappointed we didn't see or
Now
hear
he
of the
wants to
Evanurus,
meet
even in
Syrian,
memories,
I mean,
cutscenes.
to
I
explain
agree.
himself.
Peter.
It's kind of hard to explain
agree.
turning people into demons.
I know.
Even their voices.
Talking to him again, knowing what I know, it's hard. Beyond
I just
hard.
and
That's if this isn't all a big trap.
I just think doing Harding's and Davrin's loyalty next to each other is quite poetic. He's still your brother, so don't go.
Then don't meet him. You don't owe him anything.
Yeah.
I do, though.
You don't know.
him.
Oh.
Syrian kept me grounded, focused, made sure I was okay.
Leaving the best for
And I
last.
took care of him, protected him because I loved my little brother and I owed him. But what he is now, who he is now, I don't know. I'd hoped the archive would make it easy. Tell me it was a misunderstanding. But Anaris is evil, full stop. And if my brother's working with him...
People change. Maybe he has a reason. We need to stop them.
I know this is hard
Oh,
for
what
you,
did I miss, Kitty?
but you know we have to stop them, right?
I know, I get it. He's my brother.
Taylor really said hold
The day he
grudges.
died, or I thought
Yeah,
he died.
she's in her reputation
It
era
was the
today.
worst day of my life. I don't
Kitty,
know if I
what?
can do
Tag
that
me.
again.
So what are you
Tag
going
it to me,
do?
Kitty.
Meet with him.
Are you okay with that?
No, but I need to talk to him.
Oh, Sid's got a good
Convince him
idea.
he's wrong.
I'll read it. I'll let Belle
And if
finish.
that doesn't work?
Will you come with me?
Yeah.
Of course.
Thanks,
No,
Rook.
Kitty, tag me.
Really.
Tag
Just
me.
tell me when you're ready.
Okay. Sid said, I'm still strongly of the opinion that they should publish adventure modules for the Dragon Age tabletop RPG to fill in plot holes they have created Veilguard. They can do that easily. That's such a good idea, honestly. Tag me, Kitty. Kitty, if you do not tag me, then I don't know if I want to do Emmrich's questline today. Let's go talk to Tash. And then we will do Davrin's just because of the tragedy. The tragedy, as Steps would say. The only reputation we will get, Lucy, no! Another
Hey.
dragon?
I got word from my mother. She
The
wants to
old
talk.
June.
Have you talked
The
to her
old
since?
fix it and
Nope.
expanded
Not
media.
since I told her I was non-binary.
A
But her note said she wanted to talk about that tablet we found.
consequence
the
we know
old
all
Qunari
too well.
one. Of course, that's what she wants to talk
Oh,
about.
now we're making
You can
threats?
go whenever you're good.
Kitty, you haven't tagged
I'll
me
let
yet.
you know.
My Discord's right here. It's right here. Right. Let us go and do Davrin's, and then we will do Emmrich. Unless Kitty doesn't tag me. Then we're not doing Emmrich today. Let's change our armor. Our attire. Thank you, Sid. Much appreciated. Appreciate you joining in. I said your dad pebbles Avon in chat. Dad pedals Avon. I was thinking, for some reason, I was thinking of the River Avon then near Stratford upon Avon. I don't know why. My dad pedals Avon. Why would you say such a thing, Kitty? I thought you were nice, Kitty. Right. Where is... This is... Have... No, there it is. There it is. No. Is it that one? Yeah, it's that one. Yeah. Actually, what about Grey Warden armor? Is there any Grey Warden armor that looks cool? That's not cool. Oh, you know what we'll do? We'll wear the hawk. Well, yeah, we'll wear the... We'll wear this one for a hot second, just for one quest. Oh, hello, Hev. Hev just sent me a message with eyes emoji. Thine father pedals Avon. Oh, is it that thing? Thy father doth not pedal thou Avon upon thy Avon. Now Riz the Bone Daddy. We didn't even get to meet the other Evanurai. We didn't. It's a shame. Right, Davarin and where are you? Oh, sorry. Emmrich needs to be number 1, then Davarin. Thou art but a bellend, and thine father pedals Avon. Kitty, gorgeous. Gorgeous. So this is a really cool moment for those who read The Last Flight, I believe. Let's talk to these two first. Just quickly. Oh, it's a quest, never mind. We'll do that after we've done the loyalties. So yeah, for those who read Last Flight, I was like... The informant? Who could the informant be? Well.
Thanks for tagging along, Rook. Those feelers I put out about the Gloomhowler turned up something. Evka, I got your message.
I figured you'd want to hear this. This is Davrin and Rook. You can trust them.
What's your name?
Valia. Hey, don't be scared.
You're in a town full of Grey Wardens. It's probably the safest place in the world right now.
How can we help?
My name's Valya. When I heard about Weishaupt, what happened... I once trained to be a Grey Warden, but I left before the joining.
So I did like this
for everyone.
a lot on my first
It
playthrough.
wasn't
I was
that.
like, oh, Valya!
I'm the one who found the griffin eggs before they hatched.
I've got about 1,000,000 questions. But why come to us now?
I knew some of the wardens who were caring for the griffins, Remy and Lancet. I think I know what killed them.
The
Lancet.
It's a Grey Warden, isn't
The
it?
N7 jacket
An
is
elf.
sick though. Like,
But that's all we know.
Yes. Her name
doth
is...
thine procure
was
like garments from ye
Isaiah.
old Tesco?
I found her diary. She was a mage. She blighted all the griffins during the Fourth Blight.
What?
What?
Upon direct orders from the First Warden at the time. She had no choice. Theresa go.
What have we got? Why blight the griffins?
Why would they do that?
In her diary, Isaiah said the blight was going badly. The wardens couldn't win. They turned to blood magic. The griffins fought harder, longer.
I see where this is going.
Isaiah didn't want to do it, but orders were orders.
It's lovely, isn't it, Hev?
It
The
won the war.
N7 armor.
then-
Yee.
The griffins became rabid. They turned against the wardens.
So then the first warden turned against them.
He ordered them all destroyed.
That's why they're extinct.
First wardens are assholes.
Has every First Warden been an asshole?
Isaiah said she resisted at first, but orders were orders. As penance, she hid the remaining eggs with a protective spell. I followed the clues and found them.
That was 400 years ago. She shouldn't even be alive.
Her last entry said she left for her calling.
Then she's
Neela,
probably
I
in
loved the last flight, and when you find
Blinded,
out the Gloomhowler was a
twisted,
Grey Warden elf, I was like, Isaiah!
Son?
Literally. It was lovely, that. It was a brilliant little, like, nod
was
to
there
those
the
who
day
did
you
do the
hatched.
research and the work.
You've grown.
He's a fighter.
He's a scrapper. Doesn't back down from a fight.
Always squabbling with his brothers and sisters. I remember feeding him gingerwort truffles as a baby.
So you're the reason Davron's been hunting mushrooms
Turlum.
instead of monsters.
But we love
Anything for the
Turlum.
prince.
Aw, the prince. So cute.
I don't see a crown on your head yet, boy.
Aw.
There should be. Griffins give the wardens hope. Something to rally around after Weishaupt. Please find his brothers and sisters, whatever it takes. We owe them so much.
Count on it.
Stay safe, Hassan.
Dex.
This is good information, but it still doesn't tell us where the Gloomhowler is.
No, but the other wardens will keep looking. The Gloomhowler, Isaiah, can't hide forever.
Right, let's go find the Gloomhowler. Oh wait, no, that wasn't the quest, that was just a conversation. LOL. Okay, right, well, I guess we can do Emmrich's quest. I guess. Jack, if Andrew were alive, she'd be OP AF. Oh yeah, she would be. She like, had the blight. She found the blight, or she took it from the Forbidden Ones / Forgotten Ones. And that's how Mafal had to contain it. So she, yeah. She would be OP. She'd have been crazy to see as well.
Nev, I just wanted to say.
Oh yeah, Brit Rook and American Rook are so different. Legit. It changes it completely. Ironically, coincidentally, me and Bryony Corrigan were at the same concert this weekend. I'm like, what? I only noticed because she put it on her Instagram story afterwards, and I was like, yo. I was there too. It was in the Toon. In the Toon. At St. James's Park, which is like a 56,000 capacity venue. But yeah, both in the Toon, seeing Sam Fender. I can't do a Geordie accent, I apologise. It's like quite squeaky on a woman. Like, "Hoy, you hammer over here, hinny," like that. It's a very, very unique, brilliant type of Britishness.
Means a lot to me too.
Home of Greg's as well. Alex Jordan and Alex Wilton Regan are my faves. Both of the Alexes. Jack, can you imagine how crazy awesome it would be if Trick Weeks dropped into this chat one day and we could tell them how much we love Solar straight up? I mean, that would be insane. That would be crazy.
Hey, Rook. I was planning to take
Bryony was the best Rook in my opinion. I love Alex, but Bryony was just like, oh man.
Sounds good to me.
10 out of 10.
Hassan will be glad to hear it.
I love
Wants
Alex
to
and
stretch his
Bryony.
wings.
It's Alex and Bryony. 2 Alex and Bryony. I need to try John Berg. John Berg? John Berg! John Berg? John Berg? John Berg? Dan Berg? John Berg? Dan Berg? Oh, Harding wants to talk. Go on, Harding. What would you like to chat about?
Hey, what's shaping? No one says what's shaping anymore.
I think nobody's ever said
I thought
what's
it was a
shaping
dwarf
in the
thing.
entire history of man.
Yeah, if you lived in Orzammar 20 years ago.
Wow, just trying to be nice, and what do I get? Sass.
Aw, well, I appreciate it. And I'm doing okay. I think I just need some time to think and sort things out.
Or just live with it.
Or you just get used to not having all the answers.
At least we don't have to get used to it alone. Huh? I still remember every moment of it. Suffocating under the weight of the Titan's pain. I couldn't see a way past it.
What do you
And
mean,
all I
Jack?
wanted
What's
was for the
shaping
rest
is
of
what
the
they say
world to
down in the
suffer
hood
too.
every day.
And then everyone was there. And that's when I knew we'd be okay.
Are we romancing Harding now? I
That
thought we were romancing Emmrich. Sass.
That I'd be okay.
Me when I tried to talk to my niece. What's shaping? You did the fighting.
You needed a little push, but this battle was yours.
Cute
You
and
fought,
sassy
and you
are
won.
her personality
You
traits.
showed me that my anger doesn't have to destroy me. That it could be a gift in my fight. And you believed in me.
Oh, I just saw
Enough
that
to
game
risk
date
everything.
everything, Neela. Thanks to the
I'll
game
never
date
forget
everything.
that.
I don't think
So
I can
don't
take
you
American
forget it
Rook
either.
seriously anymore.
Yes, ma'am.
I just hear the character they voice in that game.
You know,
I just saw
I
that game
think
this
about
morning,
Solus sometimes.
coincidentally.
He's
I need
been
to play it.
trapped
It
by
looks
his
great.
mistakes
Is
for
it good?
eons.
Would you recommend it,
When
Neela?
you're blinded by sorrow and pain, you need someone to help you past it. But he's
How do
too
you do,
proud
my
for
fellow
that.
kids? Literally,
He
the
believes
caster.
he's alone, even when he doesn't have to be.
Solus is dangerous.
You can't trust Solus. He manipulates people.
Yeah, yeah.
But isn't that itself sad?
It is sad.
We go to him with open hands, and all he can think about is how to use us.
How sad. Very sad.
How lonely must that be?
Very.
He's planning to kill thousands. He's beyond help, Harding.
Beyond help, Harding.
Solus took this path because he thinks he has no choice. But the Inquisitor believes there is another way for him. For them. She could save him if he would just let her. No one's beyond help, Rook. No one. I have to believe it. Or none of this matters.
You've given me something to consider. Beyond help my ass. Oh. I mean, we could do Emmrich's quest now, I guess. No, we will. Enough teasing. We will do it. We will do it. I can fix him. No, really, I can. Why is Harding still being so empathetic towards Solas? I thought she's choosing vengeance. Why is she being understanding? She's supposed to be angry now. I guess they didn't have the resources to make her angry. Right, we're going to wear this one. Right, where are we going? World. Navarra. Yes, we are. Okay. The sacrifice of Solas. Lucanus. Our dream team. Dream team! And then we'll get some new armor for Emmrich. Give me my mans, please, so I can shut up. Here you go. Which one? Solas? Emmrich?
Okay. So the plan is basically to sneak around, find Hezekiah's lantern, and smash it.
Smash it.
It's quite a crowd over in the manor.
Johanna's gathering. If she's mingling there, we'll be spotted. Fortunately, we have someone who could pass as a servant.
I don't know. You ready for this, Manfred?
Manfred, can you pour fancy wine and nod? Send him in.
Right, Manfred. You're to find Johanna's guests and help us gather information on where her workshop might be. We'll be watching in case anything occurs.
Kitty, your what? Your ma? Your ma watches my vids?
Something's
No way.
going to occur.
No way.
Once we find and destroy Johanna's lantern, we'll end whatever she's planning.
Hello, Kitty's mom.
Hopefully, before she introduces the lantern to her guests.
Meow, Kitty's mother. Meow, meow, meow.
That should be enough time for Manfred to blend in as a servant.
Let's find a place inside to observe him. Quiet.
Right.
Manfred is the best boy. Manfred is so much better than Hassan. Like, we don't need to compare, but he so is. He so is. I swear, she doesn't watch your live streams, but she was watching your Mass Effect videos. No way. Oh, Kitty, you got to tell me all about your mum. Meow? Jacothy? That is insane. So your mother's a gamer, eh? Your mother has a refined taste. Stay away from Mama Kitty. I mean, hey, she's checking me out. How old is Mama Kitty? Don't you?
Let's find another way in.
Johanna's last guests must already be in attendance.
There's a lot of people here. Hezekiah must be planning to drain their souls with her lantern.
And after that, raise more undead, I'd wager.
Sounds like the party's in that main hall where we confronted Hezekiah.
Perfect. We can watch Manfred discreetly from the balconies.
And see if Hezekiah has that lantern on her.
She probably would break me like a twig. How old is she, Kitty? Out of curiosity. Whoa, 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 whoa. What gives you the impression that I would break so easily? I want to get in there. I want to get in the ball. Let me down.
And Johanna.
But no lantern.
Now, you were saying about a shrine in the manor.
Yes, a shrine revealed by a spectral tome, which, as an expert,
Not in this Christian
I could read if our host
stream,
ever lets me
Heather.
into the library.
Not in this
An
Christian
ancestral
stream.
shrine. I could question the deceased
I am
there
putting it
about
to the
the
test.
location of Johanna's lantern.
Well, if a book can lead us to the shrine, let's hit the library.
Let's go where we all would love to go. The Library of the Grand... not Necropolis. Blackthorn Manor.
The library's to the east, right?
55!
We closed Hezekiah's
Oh,
portal
lovely.
into the Fade.
Why did she return to this mansion?
Johanna must have a workshop hidden here. Likely where she's prepared whatever she plans to empower.
Oh,
with this
Neela,
lantern.
same. Callum Chiral again, please. This is the closest we get, which is great. But like, oh, the courtly intrigue mechanic was so fun.
We're not alone here. Johanna's creatures, we must deal with them quickly.
Well, Kitty, it's crazy and a quinky dink that you and your mother watch my content. That's amazing. Oh, Kitty deleted the message before I could read it. So basically, we all want to play Inquisition again. Yeah. How can you not? You know what I mean? Don't say her age like it's appealing.
I'd expected Johanna to post more guards.
Are you going to tell her about this conversation, Kitty?
Let's see if we can find that book pointing to the ancestral shrine.
Are you going to say that you're besties with Jack? I think you should.
Nothing about a shrine here.
And what's a romance?
Look at this
doing with
library.
the geography?
What's a romance doing with the geography? We love it. We want to re-experience the power, intrigue, and blank in the ball. Is it A, power? Is it B, pride? Is it C, chocolate biscuits? Is it D, sex? Is it sex? Yeah, it's sex. Sinking a stable tether here was worth the effort. No prying visitors so far. Time to plot the etheric variables. A joy after patching up the corpses in the Blackthorn's crypt. I must find better guards for my work. Yes, I'm going to tell her you were wiggling them eyebrows. It was danger, it wasn't sex. Oh. What am I thinking about then? Oops. I'm going to play Inquisition again and romance the wall. Oh, the wall. Rainier, Rainier. See, I think that it may have glitched because it didn't trigger the dialogue for this book. I may need to reload unless...
This isn't it?
Oh, a handsomely bound volume, but no.
Oh, we could be okay. Handsomely bound. Jack, it's both. Heady blend of power, intrigue, danger, and sex. What does he say about permeating? He says like it permeates, doesn't he? Bro, where's the book? Jack, it's up to the stairs. To the left, to the left. Are you sure? No, the other way. It's not loading up. Nothing. Where's it gone? Oh, there he is. To the left, to the left. I am one step away from excommunicating myself. City, what happened? Forgot danger.
Can't
Oh,
even
you
read this one.
forgot danger.
It's written in tomb script. Intriguing, but not what we're after.
Not what we're after. I'm just going to run in circles. I do adore the heady blend of power, intrigue, danger, and sex that permeates those events. To Caster, where do I go? Ev. Is this it?
What about this?
Oh, hello.
That book just snarled at me.
Ah, there's our spectral tome. Well done.
We got it.
No, it's not opening.
And I didn't even
One
need
must be
Heather.
delicate. That guest of Johanna's claimed to be an expert in spectral literature.
And was interested in the shrine. Let's have Manfred hand him the book, see what he says.
Money. Money. Good boy. Like a dog. Like a dog. Dreadwolf Raw. Book Raw. Coincidence? I think not. Oh, hello. Blocking my attack. How dare you? Boss Benjamin. Benjamin, look at that. Whee! Money!
Were you waiting for us? Manfred, take this tome to the man asking about the shrine, please.
Don't worry. We'll watch from the balcony.
Do not kiss Emmrich while I'm gone. Okay, City. We will wait. No kissing, no touching, no looking. Nothing. Not a peep. Money, where are you? There he is. Look at him go.
What's this? The Spectral Guide to Blackthorn Manor? There now. I only want to look up one thing. Ah, there is an ancestral shrine in the northwest wing.
How can we hear him from all
Let's
over
go to
here?
the shrine.
Yes, the deceased there should be most helpful in finding Johanna's lantern. This way to the shrine.
I've never
On
been
night,
to a
Ivan,
party
if
for
you
so
are
many
leaving.
ages without being hired to kill one of them.
Were your targets always mages?
Not all the time. But how do we kill Hezenkos? Does she even breathe?
It's unlikely. The stilling of the lungs is one of the first blessings of undeath.
Don't worry.
The shrine's locked.
We must find a... Manfred?
Hello.
What's he got there? Is this a key to the shrine?
Excellent, Manfred. Oh my. A body from the House of the Verheims, prepared during the Storm Age.
Oh, City, you back yet? I could just kiss you.
You're adorable when you get excited about things like this.
Well, who wouldn't be, darling? Such a rare find.
Time to find Hezenkos. He's all yours, Emmrich.
By flame and seal, by light and flood, open your eyes once more.
Who dares disturb?
Friends to the dead.
Friends, this one was abandoned. Lost.
Emmrich, it's getting noisy.
He's unusually obstinate. Speak! Where is Hezenkos?
Prove yourselves. What claim have you to the deceased?
Hello.
A willing
Hello,
dead
City.
companion. This one concedes. Hezenkos makes a thing that should not be. Red tapestry. Look there.
Rook, did you hear that? Manfred just...
I know! Also, we should move.
The way he says darling. Darling.
Oh, he can talk.
Manfred,
say something else. Come now, you just spoke.
We have to go.
Yes, yes.
Where are we going? Baby's first words. And it was hello. Oh, new stuff. New stuff. Oh. What does it look like? It looks cool, actually. I like that. Oh, wrong button. Where are you? Oh. Hey. It's cool. Right. Tragedy writ in stone. Got to smash it all up.
More undead.
Nice work. We're on the right track.
Alright, where's that red tapestry?
Oh, we've got some sort of puzzle to do. We've got some sort of puzzle. There it is.
This wall looks... Ha! Secret door.
Manfred, could you please squeeze through and open the door from the other side?
Oh.
Aha! I knew I didn't imagine him speaking.
How can Manfred talk now?
His second
He
words.
began as a wisp that embodied what most wisps do. Curiosity. I knew he was learning quickly outside the necropolis, but this level of complexity is remarkable.
Does a skeleton need to learn anything? He's not even alive.
Ah, but Lucanus, what is life considered holistically?
Why did I ask that?
Good work,
They have a great
Manfred.
dynamic together.
Hope this leads to where Hazenkos is keeping that lantern.
I can only imagine what she's planning to use it for.
Yeah, the background music is lovely. Yeah. Manfred. Oh. See, I haven't done what we're going to do, so I'm not ready for it, to be honest. I don't know how I feel about it, really. Is it going to be any good? Should I just back out now? Should I really do it, Heath? Should I really? I don't need health. We don't need to be healed. Is this supposed to go down with me? Probably.
This must lead to Johanna's workshop.
What's that through the wall?
Nah, it's going to expire.
Oh my word. Yeah.
I don't know where to put it. You know what choice you're making, but I don't know if I want to make it anymore.
Johanna,
I don't know if I should.
half-lich, you can't control something this massive.
There is only one choice. Is it the one that I should make, or the one that I...
Hazenkos's lantern.
What would Taylor do?
Animate that monstrosity. Quick, we must reach the lantern.
I suppose that is the aim of the stream. It's the one you should make. Okay, we'll do it. It's gonna be crazy. Whee! For the bants. the dance. We'll do it for the bants. No, I do want to do it. I just don't feel good about doing it, but we'll do it. I can't wait to see how this plays out. Oh no. That makes it sound bad.
That was a lot of undead.
45.
I'm seeing why hasn't Goss failed that lich morality test.
We must make haste to that lantern.
And haste we make. I can confirm it hurts like hell, but that quest line for Emmrich is so cool. The main cutscene for that decision is amazing. Are we going to see the cutscene today?
You want contracts in your life? This is how you get a contract on your life.
The necropolis's walls here are still intact. No one.
Oh, didn't mean to cut you off, my man. Hev, what did you do for your first playthrough? Remind me.
We'll handle this. Hev formally requests ahead of time that I sit silently and really watch that scene when it comes. Okay. It will have my full attention. I won't even think I'm streaming. I won't even know you're there. I will be that attentive.
There you are.
And can you release that ladder?
Money!
Thank you, Manfred. Now find somewhere safe.
My first playthrough I chose... Okay. Second playthrough I didn't. Third playthrough I chose him again. I will forever choose him,
There's
but
the
not
lantern.
choosing
You're
him
going to free the spirits
is still
inside?
worth seeing.
We must
so
before
cool,
we can
honestly.
destroy it.
Like back when you were freeing those spirits, Hezenkost trapped in the manor?
That's such a
Took
fun
a lot
quest.
out of you.
I must try, Rook.
Do it!
Emmrich!
There are too many trapped spirits. I'm sorry. I can't. Another lash of power might end me.
Oh, coward. She just called your man a coward, Hev. Are you going to take that? Why do I have a feeling it's crashed? Did Taylor just say Emmrich? No, it didn't crash. I don't know, did she?
What's that, Volcaran? Afraid to chance death for your precious spirits? For all your fine words on the subject, only I had the courage to risk my life for our art.
He's still better than you.
He's still got twice your backbone. I see Volcaran somehow did net himself a paramour.
Johanna!
Net himself a paramour.
You're right. I've never overcome fear of that final dark. I miss having a friend that could.
Yes. Always the idealist.
I'm sorry lichdom failed you. I swear I would have helped you had you come to me. But puppeting this creature...
Puppet? Puppet?
Uh-oh.
Do you think I'm staying a failed lich? I won't command my greatest creation! I will become it!
Oh, hell yeah. This is so cool.
How good to see you, friends. Scoffing colleagues, interfering Templars, inept rivals. You all have a place in my heart. And tonight you will fuel my ascension at the cost of your miserable lives.
Oh, bad. Come on, watch
You
Mage,
think you
Rook,
can stop
X,
me?
Lich,
Once I
Emmy,
get rid
so
of you,
stunning.
I will merge with my greatest work and conquer this city.
Emmrich, can she do that?
Yes! She's attempting full possession with the life of the people here.
We need to stop Hezenkos long enough to destroy that
It reminds
lantern.
me of the Human
That much
Reaper in
life
Mass Effect
inside it?
2 still.
The backlash could...
We don't have a choice.
Once I destroy you wretches, my union, my creation, will be complete. I can't believe you brought your ridiculous pet skeleton with you.
His name is Manfred!
Aren't you? Fine. I'll go down there myself.
About time.
Silence!
Let's get Olivia out. Olivia!
I'll crush you myself if I must.
Go for it, love. Oh, combo.
It's touching that you brought your new friends to die with you, Veilguard. I'll be sure to bury you and your new lover in the same tomb.
Benjamin. Go, Manfred. Oh, you still can.
Working. Can't break the lantern.
You think I'd leave myself vulnerable to you? Enough playing. Your pointless lives will fuel my triumph.
We have to move! She's draining life from us. We must find shelter.
Right.
Cutscene.
You can't free the spirits in that lantern?
It might kill me and not even work. No living thing can approach it and... Manfred!
No!
Come back!
Money! Money!
Any last words, Veilguard, before I...
Holding my Manfred pillow!
Ugh, you miserable little...
Oh,
Manfred!
Make that asshole pay.
Kick her ass, Emmrich.
By the spirits bound here, night and shadow, light and blood,
What are you doing?
Let your chains loosen. Let the fade draw close.
You'll never succeed, you old fool!
I release you to the air.
No! You small bite!
Jack, I'm revising my decision. Please don't do it. I'm so sorry, but Brian does that line so much better. Does she?
We must go to the necropolis. His body could only take so much. But I underestimated him, Rook. What bravery in the heart of the dead. And how he grew. Manfred disobeyed me beautifully. He was his own soul at the end.
Can you bring him back?
I will ask.
Here we go.
Emmrich Veilguard. You were not expected so soon.
Did the temperature just drop? So that's a lich. Do I say hi? So that's a lich.
Wondered what your bosses looked like.
I'm lucky. The Lich Lords can't always respond so quickly. My lord, I come regarding Manfred, my fallen companion.
Yes, there are ways to return his spirit. But should you do this, lichdom falls from your grasp.
What? Why?
Lichdom is long. If I'm to stand outside death, I must make peace with others passing through it.
What would we otherwise become? How many exceptions till tyranny? Revive him and remain mortal. Or let him slumber and join us.
Emmrich.
Manfred chose to help us. Am I too weak to accept his well-earned rest? I yearn for lichdom, Rook. That leap into something greater, that everlasting light. Do I revive him and live out my days? Or do I honor death by letting him rest and protect this world through immortality?
Right. What we will do is, I have never done this before, so we will become a lich. Hello, Emily! You have arrived just in time. We are doing the big great choice at the end of Emmrich's quest. Okay. Let's do it. Become a lich. Emmrich will let Manfred go to pursue lichdom.
Emmrich, lichdom is your life's work, your dream.
I imagined I knew its price. If I haven't even the strength to accept Manfred's sacrifice, I would outlive you all, Rook.
Would you still remember us?
Always. Kept alive in lichdom's immortal memory. Death's swift touch, held back for all time.
If you really want to go beyond death, I think you have what you need to let all of us rest.
And peace shall follow. You're right. After I make my farewells, I will undergo the last rites of lichdom. And Rook, thank you.
Here we go. Right. What do we do now? Where's the cutscene? Where is it?
Emmrich probably has to prepare before becoming a lich. I should see how he's doing.
A man of culture. A man of lichdom. Boo! Kitty, Kitty, what would your mother do? That's the question.
Why is it so cold in here?
Oh, hello.
I know crows who'd kill to be so quiet.
Rook, you remember Veilguard? We were discussing some preparations for my lichdom.
I shall be with you until the end.
Veilguard seems on board. That's ominous.
Until the end sounds ominous.
Oh, yes? I've so much to do. Crafting a glamour, for example. After lichdom, I'll need an illusion of my mortal appearance for polite company.
Good call.
I've told Harding about the ritual. I'll inform the others afterwards. But there's something I need to speak to you about as well, dearest.
Kitty's mother would save the child. You can tell me anything.
Whatever you need, I'm here.
Where to begin? Lichdom is a transformation of body and soul. A change in how I sense and feel. And
I agree,
still
Nicola.
Feel, but
Veilguard should have been romanceable.
What are you saying?
Rook, dearest.
Uh-oh.
I'm becoming undead.
I know.
When we met, I never imagined you'd be interested in...
Oh.
Then after you were,
Oh.
How can we be together? Once I go into death...
Oh, hey now, what's going on? I'm into I'm into it. I'm into it. I'm into it.
You're lucky I think skulls are cute.
Oh, we could have said something way better than that.
What are you saying?
Remember when we talked in the memorial gardens? About how you might be undead one day? I know things will be different when you're a lich. And weird. Maybe very weird. But I care about you, Emmrich. If you feel the same, we'll figure out the rest. Unless you think you'll be too busy with lichdom for me.
Never.
Okay. Where's the cutscene? Return to the necropolis. Right, Emmrich Luganas. Let's see him. So could you actually have ended the romance there? I don't think there was a negative thing you could have said, to be honest. Right. Hold up, let me just,
We have found new... We've traced several disappearances to an unusual possession.
It seeks fear. Cut it down.
And then...
How go... Arm yourselves.
Okay.
We shall meet again.
We will. Right. Here we go. Having decided to embrace lichdom, Emmrich makes his final preparations for the rites before returning to the necropolis.
What's this lichdom rite actually like?
I must pass through the gates and meet the oldest forces in the necropolis. A final appraisal of my soul.
Oh,
Hail the living. Emmrich Volkarin and his chosen witness, Rook, challenger of the gods, Volkarin's beloved.
Collect yourselves for the right.
I'm afraid this is as far as you're permitted. If anything should perchance go wrong, my dearest heart, you are the most magnificent thing to ever happen to me.
Oh, I love you too.
I love you.
I love you too, my darling. I am come to be judged by the dead.
Here we go. Oh, he's dead. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, shit. Oh, my lord. Bro, where's his face gone?
Emmrich?
Oh my goodness.
I see so much more
Flippin'
clearly
heck.
now.
Wait, so...
The deeper eddies of the Fade. The pulse of the necropolis. I have been through blood and darkness, and I have emerged into light.
Is his face gone? Oh my lord. I'm so glad you... Do you still care for me?
Emmrich, now that you're... Do you still feel...
Oh, my love. Come walk the gardens with me.
But I want his face back. Oh.
Thank you for coming, everyone.
Okay, he's back
Please
to normal now.
Bear with me. This will be rather difficult to explain. I may appear the same as always,
I want him to...
as I stand before you, but I've recently undergone a ritual that...
I thought you'd have a skull face, like a skeleton.
It must be his glamour. It's really something, Professor. I can't sense you're a lich at all.
Oh, a glamour.
Harding?
Oh, no. Was becoming a lich a secret?
So, the lich stuff is true, and you crossed that line.
It leaked. Typical.
Can't stop gossip.
He stopped breathing. It was bound to make the rounds.
You needn't speak about me as if I'm not here.
Just tell
Can
me
he go
you'll
back
keep
into
your
lich?
skin on.
How does he go back into lich
That's
mode?
not how it...
I should take notes.
Look, why don't we just start from the beginning?
Oh.
Are you
Hey.
satisfied? Yes. I have entered lichdom,
Oh.
and I am not an abomination, or a demon, or a disconsolate spirit. I have become something more. And yet I am still fully possessed of myself.
Hell yeah.
So you are a skeleton. Got it.
Oh, sick. He's also still... Well, I'm not chasing him off. I want to say something romancy.
I'm not packing up Emmerich's 15,000 books and skulls, so...
Thank you, Rook. But please, allow me. I'd like to think some of us have become friends. I value that more than you might know.
This is a cool scene, to be
But
fair.
I am changed, and I would never cause you distress by staying where I'm no longer welcome.
Oh, no. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You're no weirder than you were before.
You're still you, no matter what you look like.
You all... Really?
I think you'll be fine.
Okay, now, question time.
Yo, I wish that was for every companion, though. As sick as it is. Like, why does Emmrich only get that? I mean, obviously, Emmrich is the best character to get that treatment. So... Your aid has allowed Emmrich to walk his next life with confidence. The Thade is but a thought away from a lich. All of Emmrich's abilities have necrotic touch, and his presence amplifies any afflictions. the silken ash stitched into his imposing necromancy set protects anywhere prone to accidental dismemberment or decay. So, does he? Yeah. Where is he? Does he look normal, or is he in his lich form? Okay, I want him to be in his lich form, though. Oh, look at that. Oh, he looks sick. Like, I guess it's a glimmer, and it makes sense, but, like, I kind of wish you could toggle. Is this active? No. We'll go for that one. And we'll go for that one. Right. It's such a cool armor. Let's go speak to him. Do you want to speak to us? Probably not. Harding does, though. Falls to the floor. Lucanus and Davin sitting in the corner like, oh.
I'd like to return to Asana Nagat, the mountain where we found the Titan. Will you come?
Yeah, why not?
Is there unfinished business?
Bring Emmrich out. See what he looks like in photo mode.
I would just like to say goodbye.
Harding is always ready for gossip. Oh, is it just me and Harding? Never mind. I want to see Emmrich. But then now no Manfred. How do we deal with that?
Here we are. What are you looking for?
I don't know.
Oh.
I just felt like I needed to come back.
Well, take your time.
Does not look good.
You've been through a lot.
I need to find the Oracle again. I need to know more about the Titans. I need to... I have this power, and it just feels like it came to me for a reason.
Harding, you're still at the beginning of your journey.
But where does it take me, Rook?
Where does it take you? Good question.
I'm on it.
Changed my mind. The armor is fugly. Is that because I said it? Hev. Yeah, the environment in the Snowy Mountains is lovely.
Is it just me, or does it feel different now?
You're right. Something's different. Maybe it's because the expression of the Titan's pain that looked like me doesn't live here anymore.
I can't believe that made perfect sense.
I'll just move this rock out of our way.
Where are you, Harding? All over there.
Of course.
Is this entire mountain a Titan?
It's been still for so long. I can't tell where it begins and ends. It's big, though. They all were.
There's hidden treasure if I turn around. Ooh. Where am I going? Turn around. Do, do. Is it over here? Ah, there it is. However, I get up there. There we go. And jump on the ledge. Is it that one or is there more? also something over here too. Cool. Thank you, MLA. Right, let's see what Harding has to say about her anger.
Those rocks I can move were all parts of the Titans once. Once I knew, I couldn't forget it. Now I sense them all the time, whether they're dead or just sleeping. No one ever told us, but they're everywhere. Silent. Forgotten.
Not forgotten anymore.
Right.
I don't want to bring it up, but Joplin had some really cool ideas for the Titans.
Over there. That lookout.
What's over there?
Oh.
The Titans walked the earth and shaped the stone. They sang to each other. And now, nothing. We are children of the stone, born from the stone's destruction. I want to make it right, but I don't know how.
You don't have to fix it. We remember them. We live with it. We remember them.
We remember the ones that came before, and give them a place of honor. That's all we can do.
It doesn't seem enough.
I know.
How can I feel everything that I do and just accept it?
I see you, and I feel your pain.
What now? Where do we go from here?
Once there were Titans. After them came dwarves. Then me. And now you.
That armor, LMAO.
Destruction is change, sister. And we are still changing.
Harding? Harding, you were far away for a minute.
Sorry, just thinking. I'm ready to go. I have everything I need.
So I think if you choose
this is the
other
eternal
one,
hymn.
you get
the prayer
Veilguard,
and the proclamation.
who chats to you.
Isa Tunal.
Isa Tunal. I'm pretty sure you get Veilguard, or whatever it's called, and a few other dwarves. And you chat. As opposed to the Oracle speaking directly to Harding. She got a letter of inquiry. Right, does Emmrich want to talk? He doesn't, but we're going to go look at him. Titans were before dwarves, yeah. Titans created the dwarves from their flesh. They shaped them. Emmrich. Where are you? Oh.
Valkaran.
Until we find a suitable method of penance in the necropolis. You're to be confined under the eye of a watcher, lest you slip your bonds.
How magnanimous of you to volunteer.
A challenge for us both.
Look at him. There he is in his full galore. So why is he like that in the game, but then in the menu he isn't? What? I don't get it. So that's his state, his nature now. The flame eternal. Oh, that's what you love romances called. That's so cool. But then, like, he's got his glimmer on here, but then he doesn't. So is he like this now forever, Heath? Will he ever have his glimmer back on? What is the crack? I guess he's still in polite company. The drip on Emmrich right now. Oh, lens distortion. That must be new. Or I haven't noticed it. He does explain at some point, but he wears his glimmer in places where his lich appearance would make people uncomfortable. Ah. But where he's most comfortable, he will... I mean, I do like it. It is cool. It's unique. It's out there. It's just crazy when you compare it to the other companions, because they don't have anything like this, but then Emmrich has this entire questline. Oh, the vignette actually helps. Oh, brilliant. That's nice, it's subtler. Oh, also is that one. Ooh, so... that one. Let's get an angle so I can get some text on there. Oh, wrong button. No! Damn. Oh well, we got one. I am going to call it there anyway, folks, because we've been on for 2 hours and we can pick up loyalty missions next week as well. But we've got Harding, Loyal, and we did the big one, which was Emmrich. We'll see what Harding and Tash want to talk about, but then I will call it there and we can pick up Davrin's, Belle's and Tash's next week, and Nev's. Jack, I need to send you a screenshot with Rook and Emmy in that exact spot. Do it. Well, now you can. Now you can.
So what's this about?
I got you a thing.
The knickers.
The
What?
knickers.
I knew cheese was stupid.
Cheese is never stupid.
No, back in Ferelden, we call this cheese the revered mother's knickers, because that's what it's supposed to smell like.
Oh.
Oh dear. Is that good?
Tosh, it's wonderful. I'm really, really touched.
Don't say anything. Tash likes you. I'm not going to say anything.
You're really nice. And, you smell good.
Oh, thank you.
Really good. Please get there faster, Harding.
Oh. I'd really like to show you Ferelden sometime. Sharing Ferelden cheese could be
How can
a
she
start?
show Tash
Okay.
Ferelden when it's burning?
Now?
I could eat.
Oh, good.
How?
Let's go.
How? Not possible. Let me just read the latest missive from the Inquisitor talking about how Ferelden is literally burning and they're going to go eat cheese. In Ferelden. Where are the missives again? How do I get to the missives? Missives. Where are they? Right, where are we? In my last letter, I said it felt like the calm before the storm, and it still does. The blight continues to creep forward in Ferelden, slowly but inexorably, but we've seen very little of the Darkspawn, even as the corruption claims more and more of our lands. We've had more success to the west, where we've won several battles against Venatori, and to the north, little trace remains of the Antam dreadnoughts. Still, the storm is building, we can all feel it. There's tension in the air, and before we know it, the winds will howl and the thunder roll. Until then we wait, we ready ourselves. regardless, it's not good. Anyway, they can go and have their cheese. Yeah, Harding does look different, more freckles. I noticed that too. Anyway, thank you all so much. I will be back next week. In the meanwhile, I am working on a Fable video, if anybody's interested in Fable, talking about its development so far. And that'll be out this weekend. But I hope you all have a lovely rest of your days, whatever you're doing. Lovely week. And I will catch you either in that next video, or I will catch you next stream, where we will be pressing again and continuing on in the loyalty missions, as well as continuing Emmrich's romance, seeing what it's like to romance him now in his lichdom form. But thank you all so much. Really appreciate you all joining me for this stream, and I will catch you all later on. Hope you all are taking care of yourselves, and I will see you